Larry, Rudy, and Steve of the Gatlin Brothers and Lorrie Morgan play to a sold-out crowd for Older Nebraskans Day at the Nebraska State Fair coming up on Monday afternoon at 2. One of the stars of the show, Rudy Gatlin, joining us now for more. Rudy, thank you for joining us.
You bet, Paul. Wait till you get the bill.
Are you guys performing at any other shows before you take the stage at the Nebraska State Fair on Monday?
No, that'll be the first one in quite some time. We have a light schedule January through August, and then we kind of get after it at the end of the August and through December.
We do want to wish you a happy belated birthday for your 72nd birthday this past Tuesday. How does it feel to still be performing and to get to do it in front of a sold-out crowd at the Nebraska State Fair?
Well, it feels pretty darn good. 72, I mean, I can remember being 22, 32, but boy, 72 got here in a hurry. Good Lord. But we're still in pretty good health, able to travel and sing and entertain and have a good time. And I don't know when that's going to end, but I mean, but we're enjoying it. We are still enjoying singing and performing, entertaining. I love Nebraska. I told somebody the other day, and I'm not just saying that, man, I'm an old custom combiner. Oh, yeah. I went through Nebraska years ago on the wheat harvest. I go way back, and then we performed many times in Nebraska, but I go way back to driving a John Deere 95 combine. Whew.
Interesting news there. I did not know that.
Guess what it cost? A brand new John Deere 95. Guess what it cost?
Back then?
1969, the summer of 69, between my junior and senior year in high school. $13,500.
Way more than that nowadays, that's for sure.
Woo!
Now, Rudy, when fans go to the Gatlin Brothers concert at the Nebraska State Fair, what kind of show can they expect, including what type of music? And with your roots, could it include some gospel music?
I probably will include some gospel. We just do a bunch of the hits. We've been blessed to have a few. Can't get around to all of them, but we try to. And we cut up a little bit and have a big time. And hopefully it comes through that we enjoy what we do. We hope they enjoy it, because if they don't, they're not getting their money back. I mean, this ain't a hobby, you know.
No doubt.
So they'll enjoy it.
Now, are there any songs that you really enjoy performing and really gets the crowd going?
Houston, the first song, kind of gets them going, and then Denver, and later on Americans, That's Who, and then All the Gold gets them fired up. We throw in a couple of ballads and a couple of medium tempo type songs. We've got all kinds of songs in the repertoire. Very entertaining.
Sounds like a great show. We're talking right now with Rudy Gatlin of the Gatlin Brothers, who are performing and a sold-out show Monday afternoon at the Nebraska State Fair. Rudy, you and your brothers have been performing together for a long time. How long has it been for the Gatlin Brothers, and what are some of those biggest memories?
Well, this is our 69th year. What? You just say what? Yeah. You can do the math. Next year is our 70th, which, 70th anniversary tour next year. I was 2.5. Steve was 4 and Larry was 6 when we started singing in Abilene, Texas, right after we won a little talent show, March 8th of 1955. Off and on through the years, we've been doing it, mainly a whole bunch the last 50 years. We sang as kids in the summer a lot. Throughout the year, we'd go on weekends and sing at churches and stuff. We've been blessed. We had a wonderful career, and if it all ended tomorrow, we could look back and say, man, we had a great time and did some good, and we're thankful.
Some of those career memories also include some presidential events, correct?
Oh, yes, you mentioned that. Oh, good Lord, from singing at the White House, singing at Camp David. Oh, yeah, I went to Camp David, President 41. But then also singing at the Grand Ole Opry, at the Ryman and the Opry House, singing at the wonderful auditoriums and performing arts centers around the country, a lot of fairs. Good Lord, every state fair you can name, I think, and we really used to love to do those. Gosh, and I still do. It's America. Man, fairs are just, that's what America's, when I think of this great country, you can't help but think of fairs and farmers. We are very thankful for them. Gosh, because I still like to eat. Hadn't put down that fork yet.
And we definitely have that here at the Nebraska State Fair, so should be a great time for you. Giving back also very important to you. Talk about the charities and causes that are near and dear to your heart.
A lot of children's charities through the years. Muscular Dystrophy Association, we had a golf tournament for them in Dallas, Texas for 20 years. St. Jude's, we've played many golf tournaments that benefited St. Jude's. Multiple sclerosis, you name it, cancer charities through the years. Gosh, we played in so many, I can't list them all. What an incredible work all those organizations are doing to help those kids. And grown-ups, too.
Rudy, what do you have for some final words for fans going to your concert coming up on Monday afternoon at the Nebraska State Fair?
Come on and have a good time. I think you will. Clap real loud and laugh at the jokes. We try to throw in a few funnies, and usually they are. Just forget about the troubles of the world for a little bit. We'll get back to them after the show. Oh, Lord, what a crazy world we're living in now. But we're going to get through it. It'll be all right.
Thanks, Rudy, and welcome back to Nebraska. Have yourself a great show.
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it, buddy. Take care.
That's Rudy Gatlin, who is performing with his brothers Larry and Steve of the Gatlin Brothers at a sold-out show for Older Nebraskans Day, Nebraska State Fair, coming up Monday afternoon at 2. Also performing that day, Lorrie Morgan. For more on the Nebraska State Fair, you can go to statefair.org. I'm Paul Perkins on the Rural Radio Network.